What up, YouTube Dog Pound Nation? Thanks for tuning in. Good evening to you all. Got a quick little video about another comment that I got from Dave V. And we're going to break down a past Cleveland Browns draft bust. And we're going to break that all down in a second. But first and foremost, if you want to join Dog Pound Nation, you can do so by hitting that subscribe, hitting that like, and hitting that notification bell. Good evening. Let's get into this video. I got another message or comment, excuse me, from Dave V stating, go watch Andrew Berry explain why he loved the 4 receivers he stacked on our board in the presser held April 30th, 2016. It's important Browns fans understand why we picked those players, because it was Andrew Berry. All right, in my last video that you're making this comment off of, again, it's the same comment. I know, oh, and then your second comment was, this channel has no idea Berry's role under Sashi. I know exactly what his role is. All right. Sashi Brown in that presser held on April 30th, 2016. I don't even have to go watch it because I can guarantee it that he did not use the word I. The players I had on our board. I guarantee it, he used the word we as an organization. All right. I guarantee it, he used we. When he means we, that means Paul DePodesta, Sashi Brown, and other scouts and all that other good stuff. And other members of the office. So, like, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I know what Andrew Berry's role was. I've read many articles on what he did as executive president of football operations. All right? And like I said in my last video, I know Andrew Berry had input on players that we have drafted. And Paul DePodesta as well, along with Sashi Brown. But Sashi Brown is the one that had the final say and pulled the trigger. That's a fact. I guarantee it, Andrew Berry gave his input on stuff, but Sashi had the final say. And another thing is, too, like Ricardo Lewis and Peyton and Donovan Peoples-Jones, they were all late round picks, all right? 4th, 5th, and 6th round picks. So I don't know what you're getting at. A lot, like I said in my last video, a lot of those later round picks, half the time they don't make the roster. And Donovan Peoples-Jones, he was a 6th round pick. To me, we hit on that pick. Yeah, he might not become this elite receiver. And last year, he was pushed into a wide receiver 1 role, which he had no business being in. And that was a lot of pressure for him because he was supposed to have this breakout year. But I don't think he was supposed to be put in that role for that, you know. But we had no choice. But he's a 6th round pick. The dude's still on the roster. The dude is still getting better. And he's going to be into a wide receiver 3 this year. And I think that's a perfect role with him. All right? So, I know what Andrew Berry's role was. All right? So, I don't know why you're going to debate this with me. Like, anybody can go read what his role was, and it'll tell you exactly what I'm telling you. All right? You show me one piece of evidence where it shows that Andrew Berry pulled the trigger on those players, then I'll admit that I'm wrong. Because I know for a fact, when AB was under Sashi, he did not have the final say. That's a fact. I know he didn't. So, I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your input, and that's your opinion. If you want to believe that, that's on you. But I like these little debates. So, it is what it is. Now we're going to move on to the Cleveland Browns draft bust from the past. All right? I came up with this one. I'm going to, we'll do this a couple times during the week. And I would like your input as well in the comments below. All right? This week, I am going to go with DeShone Kizer. Yes, indeed. I'm going to go with DeShone Kizer. I think he was a bust. He was drafted in the 2nd round. And I'm a huge Notre Dame fan. And when we drafted him, I knew it was a huge mistake. I believed he came out too early, but I do not think that he was going, listen, we gave him no shot when he came to Cleveland. We gave him no shot at all. When Cleveland drafted DeShone Kizer and he was thrown into the fire, he had no weapons around him. He had no running game. We had Isaiah Crowell and Duke Johnson. And if you ask me, those are just mediocre running backs. Besides Duke. Duke was a beast. He was a great third down back. But Crowell, inconsistent, you know. And we did not have the offensive line that we have now. He had no wide receivers at all. Look who he had to work with. Corey Coleman, you know, Ricardo Lewis. Go figure, right? So, yeah, he is a bust due to the coaching staff that we had developing DeShone Kizer, my opinion, and his supporting cast. That's why I think DeShone Kizer became a bust. I think if DeShone Kizer today was put into that role with the talent we have now, I guarantee you that kid would have developed into a decent quarterback. No, I don't think he would have developed into a Deshaun Watson, but you never know. I guarantee it, if he had the supporting cast that we have now, the kid would have been a hell of a lot better receiver, and or quarterback. Now, he'd probably be our quarterback today if we actually had talent around him at the time. But that's my bust. I'm gonna end this video now. Quick little video for you guys. Gonna get this up to you guys tonight. I hope everybody's having a great day, and everybody had a good day. Have a good rest of your day, and stay safe. God bless, and stay free. And go back!